Good evening, everyone. Come on. Good evening, everyone. I want to welcome all of you here on this day, at this moment, for this event, during this time in the history of the world. You know, I'm reminded of that poet Langston Hughes, who said, "What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun, or fester like a sore and then run? Does it sink like rotten meat, or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load, or maybe it explodes." We are here today at this point in time in our history because dreams have been deferred. Dreams have been deferred generation over generation over generation over generation. And that frustration has brought us to this point in this time in the history of our country and the world, where people in this generation has said enough. I'm so excited and happy to be here with you today because we know that at Western New England, we're going to go out and educate each and every one of you as a generation to transform the world, to make a difference. My first point is, this is your time. Each generation must meet the needs of the present age. You must rise up and do what is right, what is humane, what is civil, what is just. This is your time. Generation after generation has become frustrated and their dreams have been deferred. What we do in this era, during this time span in the history of the world, will determine what this country will look like for generations to come. My challenge to you as Golden Bears is to no longer allow dreams to be deferred. This is your time. Embodying the values and everything that is necessary to build a better and stronger world on a planet with more than 7.7 billion people. As educated citizens, we represent 7% of the world's population. Therefore, to whom much is given, much is required. We must be a voice for the voiceless. We must help those who are helpless. We must provide hope to those who are hopeless. This is your time. So, do not allow the dreams to be deferred. And remember that if you do that, everything will be all right. All you have to do is just believe. Just believe. Everything that exists today started from someone's dream. Someone thought of it and said, it's possible. And people laughed at them and said, it's not possible. You know, I'm reminded of my Uncle Bob, who was the associate publisher of Jet Magazine, who grew up in the Jim Crow South in Birmingham, Alabama, who wrote the stories and history of Black America during the Civil Rights Movement. He was classmates with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And he used to say to me, "Nephew, I know it's hard, but if you just keep putting one foot in front of the other, it's going to be okay. I know it's hard, and sometimes you want to give up, but if you just believe in who you are and whose you are, anything is possible." He said, those of us who have come before you, nephew, made it possible for you to do the things that you're doing today. I would not be standing here if my Uncle Bob and Dr. Martin Luther King and Emmett Till and countless others had not died for a cause that they believed in, had not tried to pursue their dreams in all of its facets and forms. This is your time. As Golden Bears in Golden Bear Country, let us be a shining example for this community and the world as to what is possible. It's possible to realize the dream that one day Black lives will matter, that we will have a world that is humane, that one person will treat the other no matter who they are and no matter where they're from, no matter what they look like, no matter how they live, with civility, trust, and just plain old respect. This is your time. Believe. Believe that the dream that has been deferred generation after generation after generation will stop right here, right now, with your generation. So my charge to you as Golden Bears is to go out into the world and be a shining example and help the world to see what's possible. And if you don't exactly know how to do that, then I want you to remember what they taught you in grade school. And I want you to take what I'm going to call the ABCs for Black Lives Matter. And I want you to take an A and accept this challenge. Take a B and believe in yourself. Take a C and call on your inner voice. Take a D and dedicate your life to something. Take an E and educate your mind. Take an F and fight this fight. Take a G and go Golden Bears. Take an H and hold on to the truth. Take an I and identify your talent. Take a J and journey until the job is done. Take a K and keep on keeping on. Take an L and let love light your way. Take an M and make up your mind. Take an N and never give up. Take an O and open the door. Take a P and put one foot in front of the other. Take a Q and quit quitting. Take an R and run this race. Take an S and stay the course. Take a T and trust in your inner voice. Take a U and utilize your time wisely. Take a V and value your victory. Take a W and walk in that light. Take an X and x-ray your lifestyle. Take a Y and yearn for the truth. And take a Z and zealously let the world know that Black lives